이제 is a fiction exhibition을 나와서 이 politics, race and propaganda라는 이 전시회 앞에 나와 있는데요. What is this exhibition about?
It's about the Olympics that happened in 1936 in Berlin. It was historical because in 1930, Berlin was awarded the Olympics, and then in 1931, Adolf Hitler became the Chancellor of Germany. He used this Olympics, or his intention was to use this Olympics to forward the Aryan race ideas, and so he wanted to use it as a worldwide stage to prove the Aryan race was superior. And it was an important Olympics because there was a talk of whether it should be boycotted or not. In the United States, there was a lot of discussion about that, but we ended up going. And amongst the athletes that competed were 18 African American athletes, and one of them was Jesse Owens, who became famous because he, in front of Hitler, won 4 gold medals and basically disputed.
Proved him wrong.
And so that's what this exhibit is about. It's in collaboration with the Holocaust Museum, the national one, and it's a very important and beautiful exhibit.
Piece of history.
Yeah, piece of history. Yeah.
That sounds really intense. I can't wait to go in.
Yeah.
Shall we go in?
So a lot of things happened in these 2 weeks, and one of the things that Hitler implemented is he had hundreds of thousands of people gathered. It was the very first time that the Olympic torch was held by one person. It used to be a relay that started in Greece and continued, but it was groups of people. This was the first time that one person, lone person, entered the stadium, and this is the actual torch.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so when you go through this exhibit, it's very comprehensive. There's a lot to cover, but we have 2 important artifacts. One is this, and then we also have an actual medal that Jesse Owens won.
Oh, okay. So here's the actual medal.
The actual medal, one of the medals that Jesse Owens won, and what a lot of people don't know is he's from Pasadena, California.
Oh, is he?
Yes, he went to Pasadena
local.
City College, yeah, and so he's even more relevant to the California African American Museum. But yeah, this is one of his actual medals.
How did this end up here?
A partnership with the Holocaust Museum in Washington, D.C. Yeah, so this was loaned. This is a part of I believe, a greater exhibit that they have. This is their traveling arm. So this is the aftermath. This panel features athletes that participated in the 1936 Olympics, but were killed in Nazi concentration camps afterwards. Some of them are Polish athletes, some are Swedish, some are Austrian, swimmers, a couple of gypsies, and even though, like this thing says, their achievements in sport mattered not at all to Nazi ideologues bent on purifying the Aryan race.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah,
This is such a...
It's horrifying.
Yeah. Thank you so much for showing us around.
Oh, you're absolutely welcome. Thank you for coming to the museum, and I would encourage all your viewers to please come. We have 3 more galleries. There's so much more to see and experience here.
이제 이 아프리칸 아메리칸 뮤지엄에서 이 아프리칸 아메리칸의 이 예술과 그리고 역사를 살펴봤고요. 저는 또 흑인 문화의 일환인 소울푸드를 직접 경험하기 위해서 이 듀란스라는 레스토랑으로 한번 가보겠습니다. Could you introduce our viewers about your restaurant?
Well, this is Doolan's on Crenshaw Soul Food Restaurant, and we've been here for about 30 years, and we specialize in Southern home cooking or American soul food. And we have all the traditional Southern favorites like fried chicken, collard greens, candied yam, black-eyed peas, macaroni and cheese, meatloaf, cornbread, all the good stuff.
Thank you so much for having us.
My
today.
pleasure.
네, 캘리포니아 아프리칸 아메리칸 뮤지엄 방문을 마치고 이제 문화 탐방하면 또 음식을 빼놓을 수 없겠죠. 저는 지금 크랜샤에 위치한 듀란이라는 이 소울푸드 음식점에 나와 있는데요. 이 소울푸드에 대해서 말씀을 해주시기 위해서 저희 전 LAFD 참모부장이신 에밀 맥스와 그 친구분 T. 로저스 씨가 나와 계십니다. Hi, how are you guys?
We're good.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
So please introduce yourself to our viewers.
Hi, I'm Emil Mack. I'm retired deputy chief with the LA City Fire Department. And this is my school friend from many, many years ago.
How many years ago?
We're not telling you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like over 40 years ago.
I'm an actor.
Yeah.
Oh, so
I can't
your
li-
age is confidential. Okay.
He can lie, I can't. 40 years ago, we were school buds.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you guys are
And this
BFFs.
this is T. Rogers, and I'll let him.
I've dabbled in acting, producing, writing. I have a book out. I've produced television, movies. I'm a consultant on gangs, titled Gangologist. Those are pretty much the things that I've done throughout my journey. But what I really pride myself on is being a father, grandfather.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about soul food. So this is probably like the third time that I'm hearing the word soul food, but I'm not exactly familiar with what it means. So could you introduce our viewers about soul food?
Well, we'll go back to the seed, not the root, the seed of soul food. And soul food was actually given to the slaves when they were brought over here. That soul food consisted of anything that the slave master did eat. So it'd be the guts of the pigs, the chitlins, the snout, the nose, the ears, the back, the butt, the hoof. Whatever the master didn't eat, he threw out. That we had to live off of. And we became very creative in doing that because in African tradition, we cooked that particular way. Henceforth, it was food for the soul as it migrated through the ages, right? Then we get into things such as the red beans and rice, the red beans and rice, macaroni and cheese. Then we have the cabbage, and we have the greens. Red beans and rice is always a delight. Then of course we have the classic cornbread. We have the cornbread, mashed potatoes and gravy, a little gravy because the gravy will clog your arteries, going back to soul food. And the soul food was actually what kept everybody alive so that they could tend to it. So this is like the second level of basically soul food. The final level, which was actually the first level of soul food, is when we mixed the herbs and the spices and everything that was actually healthy for the body because there is medicine in the food. And henceforth, that's where the term came from, soul food, for the soul. Oh, last thing, we've got fried chicken, and we have
You can't miss that, right?
baked chicken.